What is going on, guys? It's Canadian Yoga here, and we are here to talk about another game of football. We're here to talk about my New York Jets, and I'm going to be going over um, this showdown that the New York Jets had in this past week 13. Um, Today is, I'll just say, guys, we have we have a lot of tweaking to do as a team. There's a lot of things that we did really well in this game, but we just completely fell apart in the second half. I mean, we were doing awesome in the first half, but then we just fell apart in the second half of this game. And I gotta say, man, this is just really annoying to say, but we can't close out games. This is just horrible. All right. So we lost to the Seattle Seahawks. We played the Seattle Seahawks at home. And we lost this game 26-21. We had to lead the entire game of the first half of this game, but we could not capitalize on in the second half. We just fell apart in the second half of the game, and my goodness, I mean, it is crazy. That is insane. All right, so here's our scoring summary, guys. We in the first half we came out amazing. In the first half, we were on fire. We scored a touchdown from Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams got a 8-yard pass from Aaron Rodgers, and we scored a touchdown. And so we got the scores. We got 6 points on the board in the first half of our drive. But then we had a extra point blocked apparently by the Seahawks. And then in the first quarter, we put up 14 points in the first quarter, which was great. So we're up 2 touchdowns. We got another touchdown from Aaron Rodgers. He gives the ball to Bruce. Throws a 4-yard pass to Davis and gets us close to the touchdown marker, and then Bruce gives the ball to Breece Hall, gives us a run, and we get a touchdown run from Breece Hall, and we get the touchdown. So we're up 14-0 in the first quarter, which is amazing. That's great. That is exactly the fluid offense that we need to have. To have a free-flowing offense in the first half. In the second half, though, we do get another touchdown, which is amazing. We get a touchdown. It's a kickoff return touchdown run from Nwangu. K. Nwangu gives us a beautiful touchdown run to jumpstart us, and we get a touchdown right in the second quarter. So we get that, and that's amazing. So we're up 21, but the Seahawks come back in the second quarter, and the Seahawks get a touchdown of their own. Geno Smith throws a touchdown to Barner, gets a touchdown right there, and basically they get a touchdown in the second quarter. Not only that, but they get 2 touchdowns in the second quarter. They likely tie up the game. They get 2 touchdowns already, and so it's just, that's what happens. So the score is nearly, the Seahawks are catching up. The score goes up to 16. They get 2 touchdowns on us and extra points as well. So actually so it's 13-21 in the second quarter, and then the Seahawks also get a field goal in the second quarter. So the score is now 16-21 in the second quarter, and the Seahawks are already catching up to us already. And I gotta say this: the Seahawks in the second half of this game, the Seahawks don't get any scores in the third quarter. We hold them to no scores in the third quarter. On top of that, we just could not capitalize on making any touchdowns in the in the third quarter. We just could not do that, and I'm pretty sure the third quarter was horrible. We just could not capitalize, and the Seahawks couldn't capitalize either. But in the fourth quarter now, the Seahawks get a field goal in the fourth quarter, and then another touchdown in the fourth quarter. We could not get any scores in the third and fourth quarter of this game. I mean, it is completely, that is wild. We just could not get anything done. I mean, all we had to do was get a touchdown and put the score up, get two touchdowns, put the score up, and we would be sitting pretty. The, I mean, honestly, let's look at the box score. The box score, we had a net 258 yards. We had 12 penalties in this game. This is what killed us in this game. We had 12 penalties. This is what killed us. I mean, my goodness. The Seahawks had 259 yards, 5 penalties in this game. And wow, man, we just really messed up. We had the lead and we messed up. Aaron Rodgers, we'll say he was all right in this game. 21 of 39 passing, threw for 185 yards, had 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Honestly, he threw an interception in the second quarter that got the Seahawks back into the game, and really just screwed us up, man. Breece Hall, man, he was doing really well in this game. He had 60 yards rushing, no touchdowns. Pete Allen, 11 yards, no touchdowns. Corley, 8 yards, no touchdowns. So our rushing game was all right. Our passing yards, man, we had Devontae Adams scored 1 touchdown for us. L. Davis scored 1 touchdown for us, as I mentioned before. But honestly, we were struggling to get a score in this game. It was really tough. Geno Smith, man, he had 21 of 30 passing attempts. He threw for 208 yards. He scored 1 touchdown, threw for 1 touchdown. I will say that in this game, DK Metcalf did get injured in this game, so it is unfortunate that he did. He is one of the star receivers of the Seahawks, and I mean, he has been really good as a really good receiver. I just gotta wish DK Metcalf the best, and see that he recovers from his injury. But the Seahawks just lit us up in the second half of this game. I mean, what in the world is going on with the Jets in the second half? How are we allowing our opponents to get the jump on us after we get the lead? We had a perfect lead. We were up 21, we were up 21, and we end up botching the game completely in the second half. We just could not close it out, and this is why we are 3-9 for the season. Honestly, we just fell apart in this season. We're not. This is a struggle. As a Jets fan, I honestly think that I think it's time we gotta move on from Aaron Rodgers. I'm sorry, Aaron Rodgers. It is time for you to move on, man. I mean, the best thing Aaron Rodgers could do is retire. Aaron Rodgers, you gotta go. I'm sorry. It is time for you to go, because honestly, you should have helped us in the first part. You said you're gonna be here for 2 years. Well, this experiment that has gone on with you and us right now, I guess it is time for us to move on and just to start looking towards the future, start looking at our next quarterback that we're going to be getting from the draft, and really tweaking our offense, man. We have to improve in the offense. I mean, our defense was good in this game. We did get a few sacks. He did get a few things. out of this game, but honestly, we did also mess up a few times. Brees Hall had an amazing run at one point in this game, but he ended up fumbling the ball. And I'm not gonna. I mean, he honestly was running, and he should have at least went down and got us a first down. But he ended up going a little farther. But the ball got poked loose, and the Seahawks ended up getting the ball back. So it was just frustrating to see. Oh my goodness. Honestly, best thing we can do, Jets fans, is just we have to move on from Aaron Rodgers. It's just let's just take what we can. We just gotta move on from this. Just look. Just start planning ahead for the next at least 5 years and try to move forward in because seeing what comes out of the draft and looking at the NFL draft for next year and seeing what new prospects are out there, that would be lovely to see. And I would just want to say, let's just start looking towards the future. This NFL season has been a bust, I gotta say. So, but I'm just looking towards the future. We just have to look at, well, who's coming out of the draft and what kind of quarterbacks can we get? Can we get any O linemen? Can we get any guards? Can we get any new people that can come in and contribute to what we have as part of our team, as part of the culture of the New York Jets? So that's what we got to do right now. Start planning ahead for the future and looking towards the future. And we really have to work on the offense. We got to tweak our offense. I think we need to get younger. We need to move forward and start getting younger and looking towards what can we do to improve as a team. That's what we need to do right now. Definitely, cause as the season gets longer, as we're getting closer to the end of the season, we need to slug it out, get some wins, improve our record. We are an abysmal record right now. We're 3-9 for this season. We need to get at least 2 more wins, 3 more wins out of the season. I mean, if we could get some wins from one of the higher tier teams. I mean, we nearly beat the Seahawks in this game. We nearly beat the Seahawks, almost beat them. But if we can definitely get some more wins to improve our record, even though we're losing, that would be great. I don't want us to be looking at 3-13 for the season, or 3-12, or 3-10, but we definitely need to improve. As just grind it out, get these wins. These going to be ugly wins, but winners will win. That's all we got to do. Get these wins and start looking ahead to the future. And Aaron Rodgers, please retire. Thank you very much. See you guys in the next video.